Welcome to episode 7 of the many beefs of NBA YoungBoy. Today we're going to be talking about the beef that happened after King Von's death, the beef between NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk, which is NBA YoungBoy's biggest beef ever. After the death of King Von and NBA YoungBoy's diss, Lil Durk would end up stepping up to take on NBA YoungBoy. What a lot of people don't know is that NBA YoungBoy had made a whole host of new enemies after dissing King Von. And one of the biggest enemies that he made was Lil Durk. What a lot of people don't know is that Lil Durk was starting to turn many of NBA YoungBoy's former friends against him. And the beef gets turned up a little bit when Fredo Bang, NBA YoungBoy's biggest op, ends up doing a song with Lil Durk, which already made NBA YoungBoy mad because Fredo Bang is his biggest op and now he's working with another op of his, which is Lil Durk. During this time period, many people were actually starting to work with Lil Durk, and that was making NBA YoungBoy angry. During this time period, NBA YoungBoy was dissing any person that worked with Lil Durk. Basically, what NBA YoungBoy was saying is that if you work with Lil Durk, you're my enemy. During this time period, NBA YoungBoy was going in on Lil Durk and dissing anyone who would work with him. During this time period, he was dissing NLE Choppa, Boosie Badass, Fredo Bang, Gucci Mane, and a whole host of other people. And the beef gets turned up again when Lil Durk drops the song Aha, basically dissing NBA YoungBoy. Basically saying that NBA YoungBoy just got out of the feds and now he brings up murders with his police self. What many people didn't know is that a mere couple hours later, we would get one of the most savage diss tracks ever. Because a mere hours later, NBA YoungBoy would end up responding to the diss Aha with a song called I Hate YoungBoy. In the song I Hate YoungBoy, NBA YoungBoy is dissing Lil Durk, India Royale, Lil Baby, Gucci Mane, Boosie Badass, Fredo Bang, and NLE Choppa. Now, for the next 6 months, the two of them would go back and forth on tracks. NBA YoungBoy would drop slight disses at Lil Durk, and Lil Durk would drop slight disses at him. Then in 2023, that's when the beef gets turned up to max. DJ Academics would go on record to say that NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk don't have beef anymore, and that they have squashed their beef. Lil Durk was actually asked about the beef between him and YoungBoy, and basically says, what beef? And they says, Shaq got more than Wallen. Basically, what Lil Durk was trying to do was trying to provoke NBA YoungBoy again. You already know when it comes to NBA YoungBoy, if you disrespect him, he's coming back with a diss of his own. During the time period that NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk were beefing in 2023, NBA YoungBoy ends up announcing that he's going to be releasing his new mixtape called Richest Op. Then Lil Durk announces he's going to be releasing his new album Almost Healed on the exact same day as NBA YoungBoy's mixtape. NBA YoungBoy would then go on Twitter basically dissing Lil Durk, basically saying, do not drop your album on the same day as me. On the Richest Op mixtape, NBA YoungBoy was going in on Lil Durk in several songs. In the song Bitch Let's Do It off the Richest Op mixtape, he actually says that rap boy ain't safe, haha, bitch please. Which is basically dissing Lil Durk, basically saying you ain't safe from me. During this time period, the two of them were going back and forth on songs, but in the next episode, we're discussing a whole new beef. Beef that happened during the time period that NBA YoungBoy was releasing his Richest Op mixtape. We're going to be discussing the beef between NBA YoungBoy and Drake, which is one of the big beefs right now that NBA YoungBoy is involved in.